Let's go. It's Captain Andy. Today I'm going to give you guys a bonus module. This is 3 steps to getting any job. This is a question I get all the time. You're wondering, how are you going to get the job? How are you going to work yourself into that room? Today I'm going to give you 3 steps to getting any job in the world. This is the method that I currently use, and this is exactly what I've used to get to where I am today. Step number 1. I know this sounds dumb, but step number 1 is finding the job. And I'm not talking about going on an app and looking on Indeed, looking on any of these apps that are offering jobs. I'm talking about finding the job. Where do you want to work, and will this job lead to greater opportunity? Just because they don't have a sign saying they're hiring doesn't mean that they aren't willing to hire somebody new. I don't know any person that owns a business that isn't open to bringing in new hardworking people. If you own a business and there is a good worker in front of you, 95% chance you are going to accept them if you think they are going to help your business. So find a good job. Just because they aren't hiring doesn't mean you can't get that job. I want that to stick in your brain. Find a job, find where you want to work, and a job that will lead to greater opportunity. Step 2, selling yourself. Who do they want working for them, and how can you match that? I remember on one of my first jobs when I got into the yachting industry, 2 people showed up for a job interview working on jet skis. One guy showed up with a polo and button down and a tie, and another guy showed up looking like he worked on the water every single day. He had his hat to protect him from the sun. He had his sunscreen on. He had his normal long sleeves that protects him from the sun, and all the boating gear on. Who do you think got the job? The guy that looked raggedy in the boating equipment. Why? Because he matches the job that he was showing up for. They're not looking for somebody to come in a button down and a tie. They're looking for somebody that looks like they actually do this job and like they live on the ocean, right? If I'm looking to hire a mechanic, I'm gonna look at their hands to see if they're hardworking guys and if they have done this before. If I'm looking for an office job, I'm looking for a clean-cut guy that knows how to communicate, right? So who do they want working for them, and how can you match that energy to make it look like you already belong there, right? And that is the biggest thing. If you can make it seem like you are part of the industry, like you already do this, you're one step closer to that job. Step 3. This is the final step that I'm gonna give you on details. All the normal stuff, all the fundamentals of showing up on time, showing up for the interview, doing all that stuff, setting yourself, that's all the basic stuff. Step 3, follow up. Most good jobs won't hire right away. Some guy asked me, he says, hey, I want to be working on a yacht in Dubai. What should I do? Well, are you even in Dubai? Go to Dubai and go in that marina every single day. I bet if you are in that marina every single day for 30 days straight, talking to everybody, introducing yourself, and just being around the environment, I bet you'll make a friend, I bet you'll make a lead, and I bet you might even get a job offer. So step 3 is following up and always being in front of their face, okay? I'm not just gonna walk in one day and ask for a job. I'm consistently gonna show up. I'm consistently gonna show you why I deserve this job, and I'm gonna show you that even if you don't hire me, I'm gonna be right next door, and you're either gonna hire me or you're gonna have to watch me 24/7, right? And that's what this step is all about. These are 3 fundamental steps that will help you get any job. This was a bonus module, 3 steps to getting any job. Step 1 is finding the job. Where do you want to work, and will this job lead to greater opportunity? Just because they're not hiring doesn't mean that they don't need good workers. Step 2, selling yourself. Who do they want working for them, and how can you match that? Step 3, follow up. Most good jobs won't hire right away. These are 3 steps to getting a job. I know it seems like a simple module, but I hope you really learned something and learned about how my thought process goes when I'm going to get a job. This is Captain Andy, out.